Take a nice breath and a big sigh. Let the breathing come back to normal. Eyes opening. Well, welcome. I'm so happy to see you today. I'm here in Minnesota, and today, this morning, it's 18 below zero. And so my library, which I like to call the Library of Alexandria, is in the basement, so it's pretty chilly down here. So I'm a little bit bundled up. But I'm so happy to see you today. Welcome to Touching the Edge. My name is Drake, and this is the 40-day invitation to genius. And so, there's so many elements. I don't think there's anything more joyous to study than your own relationship to genius, because your relationship to genius is your relationship to thriving. And thriving is what it's about. Your relationship to genius is not about what you think you need to do to thrive. I bet you remember some relationships that you were in at certain points that you thought were the best thing for you to do, and yet they didn't turn out that great. Well, in a way, they did turn out great because you needed to become who you are today. You need to learn the lessons. But my point is that the choices we make are sometimes not in our best interests. I think we can all admit that. So I just want to encourage you all to be in this authentic relationship to genius. One of the things that I would like to do is on Mondays, I would like to just start, doing various techniques every Monday. Cooling, calming techniques, and also manifestation techniques. I was originally going to do it on Tuesday. I was going to call it Techniques on Tuesday, but it seems like Monday morning is a good time. So let's go over the de-escalation template again. Okay. Now the de-escalation template is that process that I'm asking you to activate right when you feel yourself getting inflamed, right when you feel yourself getting charged. This de-escalation template will help solve, or will support you in solving conflicts, finding ways to surprise both yourself and the other person. So it is related to what I call nonlinear de-escalation. And so what I'm saying is that when you need to de-escalate a situation or a person, the best way to do it is when they are not aware that you are de-escalating them. When they are aware of your de-escalation attempt, it tends to escalate them. And so I'm asking you to focus in de-escalating yourself first. And this is the process of the de-escalation template. Now, we've gone over it before, but let's just go over it very, very slowly right now. So we sit up now, and again, right when that moment happens, the person flips you off on the highway. Someone does something disrespectful at work. You have a conflict with someone in your family, or just within yourself. You're getting caught with shame and guilt or judgment. Whatever it is, it's a form of inflammation. And so we need to cool and calm. So we're sitting up tall. As soon as it happens, in your mind, you can do this with your eyes open or closed. Begin to slow your breathing down. Just feel it. Slow your breathing down. And just notice as you are slowing your breathing down, you are already stepping into the process of de-escalation. Drop awareness into the hara, an inch below the navel and half an inch in. And do those two things at the same time. Slow your breathing down. Drop awareness into the hara. And then add the next layer. Slow your breathing down. Drop awareness into the hara. And remember that tunnel vision that occurs when you're angry with someone or afraid or a situation where you can't get your mind off of it. So, that deer in the headlights thing. So we're slowing the breathing down. Dropping awareness into the hara and widening our awareness. Notice subtlety, peripheral vision, or sounds that don't seem important. By elevating things that don't seem important, we drop things that seem so important that we can't figure out what to do, and all of a sudden we find less pressure and we find answers. So now we're in three elements. We're slowing the breathing down, dropping awareness into the hara, widening your awareness. And the very last element is in your mind, just to say, I am. Just repeat it in your mind, I am. Slowing your breathing down, dropping awareness into the hara, widen your awareness, and say, I am. It's a loop. Slow the breathing down, drop awareness into the hara, widen the awareness, I am. Breathe, just feel it. Let's take a breath in and sigh it out. Let the breathing come back to normal. Now, when you do this practice, what will happen is that your egocentric need to have it go the way you think it should go will open up. You'll have space. You don't want to have that block right in the pathway where you're looking for answers. By widening the awareness out, we find that answers can get around. It's like water. It comes over to the side. And so we end up finding something that surprises both ourselves and the other person. So try it. But remember, it's like a fire drill. You can't wait till the fire happens to have the drill. On a regular basis throughout your day, practice the de-escalation template. So thank you for joining me for Techniques on Monday. Oh, I want to show you one more thing too, by the way. So I want to show you this shirt that one of my closest friends who passed away, this was his shirt. His name was Lucas. So I just want to encourage you to remember that those that pass are more part of us after they pass than even when they were here. So I'm going to ring the bell. Please remember the de-escalation template and allow those people who have passed to support you, because they still are there to support. I'm going to ring the bell. Listen carefully. I bring my hands into prayer position and I bow to you, my friend. Because if we de-escalate ourselves, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Namaste.